Okay, so we are doing an angel reading today. And your little angel guys are here. I have the little fairy, it's kind of like a little pixie fairy over here in this corner. And then this one, he's more serious. He's the business part. He's the serious one. He's the, don't do that, no, do this.
Okay.
So he's here too with you. So, what questions do you have for him?
Well, I've been wondering, I've been thinking about guidance for how I make my life today consistent with my soul's plan, and some things I feel like I want to do that I'm not doing. I'm kind of waiting for. I'm kind of. Do you want to start over?
No.
No? Okay. I'm kind of waiting for something to happen that to me feels like opening the door and I'll have the autonomy
you want the big
to do.
aha moment.
It's actually an event happening with another person. I feel like I'm holding off until a relationship in my life is no longer constricting. I don't feel constricted by it anymore, so that then I can have the life I want. And I just kind of believe that that's a mistake. It shouldn't, I want some guidance on how the angels would direct me to live my best life now, as opposed to waiting.
You're not jumping in. You're not jumping in to life if you're waiting.
Right.
And they're not saying like time is ticking away.
Right.
But for your happiness, a little bit, it is.
Okay.
Don't wait. If there's a relationship that's constricting, why is it bothering you? Look at what exactly in that relationship is bothering you. Because if you wait for the relationship to dissolve, you're not going to learn the lesson from why you're in it now. Does that make sense?
Yes. So don't avoid addressing it. They're saying deal with it so I can get the lesson.
Yeah.
What would be the lesson?
Well, they're saying not that you even have to deal with the relationship. I mean, you can obviously talk to the person and maybe it could be resolved that way. But look at why it is hurting you. What is it in that relationship that feels constricting, and why is it feeling constricting to you? And how can you heal that?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. They're not showing necessarily that the other party in the relationship would necessarily be flexible enough to resolve anything. Does that sound accurate?
It does. I've actually given up on any kind of change.
Yeah. So instead of looking at the other person,
right,
look at, okay, well, if this is a relationship and this is how it has to be, how can I accept that? What is in me that's not wanting to accept that that's how that person is right now?
I actually feel a step beyond that. I mean, I think I have accepted that. I'm not angry about it anymore. I just want I want to take the brakes off of myself to see what it is that is stopping me. And I wondered if the angels have any guidance about what it is that's stopping me internally.
You like to control everything. You like to have everything your way. You like to be in control. And if you took that jump, you might not be in control. It might not, it'd be scary. It wouldn't be this step and then this step and then this step. It would be like, what do I do now? And they're saying like that scares you. the freedom that you want
Uh-huh.
also scares you a little bit.
Oh.
And that's what's causing you to put on the brakes.
Okay.
So, they're saying, like, jump into life, trust them, trust, if it's in your heart, which obviously it is, or you wouldn't be talking about it right now and asking your angels about it. If it's in your heart, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah, the picture that they're giving me right now is like a roller coaster. It's like at the top, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
All right. And they're saying it's okay to be scared. Jump anyway.
Okay.
Jump and be scared, and let go of control a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying, like, we won't. They're saying, like, we won't let anything bad happen. That's not the wording that they're using. They want you to trust them. They want you to trust them, and they know that the control is also security for you, and so they'll help you get the security that you need without the control.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of trust that they have my best interests and that my higher self has my best interests.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, trust, faith, trust.
They're there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're saying, like, once you start the out of control a little bit, like you just jump, you might actually like it. You might actually like it.
Okay.
They're saying, no, you actually will like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Not you might actually like it, but you will like it.
Okay.
So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's you that's putting on the brakes.
I absolutely know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just didn't know what to do about it. I've been stuck for a very long time.
Yeah. Do it anyway.
Okay.
Do it anyway. Nike, just do it.
What? Nike?
Just do it. Nike, just do it. The check mark, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What else?
I have concerns about my grandson and feeling. I'm just concerned about him, and I'm interested in his lessons in life, and what maybe just reassurance that his angels are
making sure that he's getting the right lessons.
Yeah, and that he's getting what else can I do or provide to help in that? What's my role in that? Because I can't control other people's role in it. And control, again, I see that word.
Yeah.
But what can I give or not do that is going to help him?
You know what? He's got a little bit of anger in him. He needs to know that it's okay for him to be angry, because it's like he doesn't know how to express it, and he doesn't like the feeling inside of him, but yet he has stuff to be angry about. You know, what he's angry about is valid, and maybe if you could show him that it's okay to be angry sometimes, because he lashes out and he feels bad, and he lashes out and he feels bad, and he lashes out and he feels bad.
Yeah.
But if he was allowed to say, you know what, I'm angry,
then
he wouldn't have to lash out, because it would be coming out that way.
Right.
He needs to be shown the proper outlet for his anger. He needs to be shown, you know, maybe if you could model, you know what, I'm angry at this person, and so this is what I did, and I just said I was angry, and that's how I express my anger. He needs to see positive ways of expressing his anger, because he's got validity for having it, but he doesn't know what to do with it, and he's too young to know. And so if you could help in that way,
Okay.
this is how I express my anger when I'm angry at someone. Verbalize it.
Okay.
Um,
That's actually a repeat theme from my own son.
Is it?
At this age. And we did a similar thing, you know, we did that, and it did seem to help when you got the language to help express that. Or there was a certain place he could express it. I think at 35 it's still his issue, but the way he copes now is drinking. And so I'm seeing the similar things with my grandson at the same age, and that's why it gives me concern that I'm part of the solution and not the problem.
Right. Again, give them ways to express it. And you know what? You're not part of the problem, because if you give them the ways to express it and they don't choose to do that, that's not you.
Okay.
You've done what you can, you know.
Okay.
It just means they have something else that they need to learn, and so they stay in that until they see how they can change it. Or sometimes they might not want to change it. Or they might be scared to take that step, you know, like with you, scared of jumping.
Right.
They might be scared to say, hey, I don't know what to do right now.
Right.
Or I know I have this issue and I've got to look at it, but ouch, it hurts and I don't want to do that. And that they have to do in their time.
Right.
You know, so all you can do is be supportive, give them ways, give them outlets, and then it's their lesson.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have gotten to the point that they're at if they weren't supposed to be there. You know?
Okay.
So
Okay.
they picked it. They picked it.
Okay.
And doesn't mean they won't ever get the lesson in this life. It just means it might be a struggle to get there. But you just be supportive and loving, and that's all you can do.
Okay.
You know.